Ascend is a young company. It's a 2.5 years old company. It's trying to bring the mass spectrometry into the clinical lab in an optimal way, better than it has been done up to now. The future of this device is to be used in many applications in the clinical lab and intervention environments, and eventually in the point of care. And I'm talking very early cancer diagnostics in the screening setting, so you can have population screening and you can catch cancers before they provide any symptom whatsoever.
The advantage of Ascend being a small company is that we could react quickly to the market and not be surpassed or outdated easily.
And this is the difference between what we do and what the industry traditionally has been doing.
We are fighting against, let's face it, the big guy. We're a very small company, but going in a market that is dominated by big corporations. Going to this market requires basically funding, commitment, also technology and brain power, and this is something that it's very exciting to see that this is something we will be able to deliver.
So we had to build the company from the ground up to be a medical device company and achieve compliance and control.
If you, let's say, stuck in the past and still doing the old-fashioned way, collecting the signatures, running after people who is not there, or it's not going to work. You're not going to grow, and your business will not benefit you.
Companies like that really struggle to understand the impact of change, and we were very clear when we started here that we wanted to make sure that we built that proper strong foundation of IT systems that could underpin the entire R&D.
And a modern PLM system was the cornerstone of that building. The vision of PTC and INNEO aligned perfectly with what we want to do with our organization. That was what made us engage and work with INNEO in this journey, to allow us to go through a very highly compliant development process with the highest flexibility and efficiency we can. Also, it's extremely important to provide traceability and manufacturing information at the assembly station, and ThingWorks is working with the ERP for that capability. There is the engineering team takes care of all the changes. The changes are controlled, they are deployed all the way to the manufacturing information and the service information in near real time, where the information is required for achieving the outcome.
To removing the stress from me as a product manager is that everything is there electronically. I can see what is linked, what is tested, what is not. Have this constant, say, hand on your pulse to check that have you addressed everything, is nothing has been forgotten. That is give me a lot of confidence.
INNEO represents a very capable suite of products. What PTC is doing with the PLM in the PLM space is extremely capable, and has a vision to become the best PLM or product in the world.
You know, based on my experience of lots of other companies, I think information flows much more freely here, and everyone's got a finger on the pulse. They know exactly what's going on.
And INNEO specifically is an enabler of that journey.
I can recommend it to anyone, really. Absolutely.
We will have managed what the giant maybe couldn't do. We will come up with a product which will be, I would say, as competitive, if not better, than the competition.
We're very proud of what we've achieved with Ascend Diagnostics in 2.5 very short years. It is done easy to achieve by using the Windchill platform, of course working very hard with INNEO to make it compatible with a medical device company.